What's up, Rockstar Nation? Welcome back to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Monday, October 30th, 2017. And a couple weeks ago, I did a video all about Swapcom Inc. and $1 million eBay sellers with millions of listings on eBay that have a very profitable business and how they do it. Big operations. So I kind of want to take you guys in a little bit of a reverse, and I want to show you guys another eBay seller that I've mentioned here on my channel before that I'm fond of. I'm going to show you his eBay store. He's got 21 or 22,000 active listings. He does tens of thousands of dollars a month in sales. Last I checked, he's doing like 20,000 plus, 25,000. He sells one product. He's got a few other sprinkled items, but he sells just one product as his main business. And he's got, that I know of, one employee. It's himself and one employee. I don't believe that there's anybody else, and I would have to ask him again. I'd have to message him, and I probably will, but I think it may be friend or family or fiance or wife or mother or somebody that he knows closely working with him. It may be an employee that he's had for a while. I'm not sure. Long story short, two people running an eBay store with 22,000 active listings, selling one product, doing 20,000 plus a month. It may be more than that. I'll have to kind of total up his sales, but he does 20 to 30,000, somewhere in that neighborhood, at like 90%, 80% profit margins, less fees and shipping. He's probably netting in pocket, clean and clear, half of that much, if not 60%. So you're talking about 10 to 12, maybe 13, 14,000 after paying for everything, including the employee. Very, very profitable business, but a very, very slow business, which is why he had to get to 22,000 listings. If he didn't have 22,000 listings, if he had 2,000 or 3,000 like I have, or 1,000 like some of you have, he probably wouldn't sell more than a couple grand every month, if that. So let's take a look at his store. I'll show you his eBay name. I'll show you his eBay store. I'll show you how he does it, which is a small operation. And I'm not saying you need to sell what he sells, but it should give you an idea. I'm not even saying you should niche out to one product. I kind of don't like that idea, but I like his setup, and I'm saying that it's possible. Anything is possible to sell on eBay. So let's take a look at his store right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on his eBay page, and his name is Hanntex, H-A-N-N-T-E-X. I have discussed him in the past, but if we look at his last 12 months, he sold 7,558 items that he's gotten positive for, 14 neutrals, 13 negatives. That's 27. So if we break out our calculator, we do 7,558 plus 27, that's 7,585 that he's received feedback from. Now, we all know that it's probably less than half that you actually receive feedback on. So if we multiply that by 2, he's done 15,000 plus transactions in the last year. Over 365 days means he's selling at least 41 a day. If I had to guess, it's more like 50 to 60, which is about his average right now, is like 60 a day. So he's sold a lot of items. I mean, 60 a day, 365 days a year. I don't know his average sell price, but I think it's 15 or 20 bucks if I had to guess, just by looking at his consistent solds. I could probably take his last 200 and add them up and divide it and figure it out, but pretty good average. So if you're doing $15 to $20 per day, I mean, the guy's doing a $600 to $700 average. We'll just say $650 to be precise, and then that's $237,250 a year, which is right, because I think he does $20,000 a month, which would be 240 grand. So with that being said, let's move on to his feedback here. Really good, considering he's done that many transactions only to receive 13 negatives. I know a lot of people are going to say, wow, 13 negatives is a lot. That's only one a month. One a month, and the guy is selling 60 items a day. So it's really not bad. It's really, really good. He's at like a 4.9 and 5.0 all the way across this thing. So he's really, really good. His feedback is actually still a 99.8, which is what mine is too. So really, really good. Let's go ahead and close out of his feedback. Here is his main store. So you guys can probably see he has 22,469 active items, which is incredible. The guy's top rated. Now let's notice some of the things. Well, first, let's go over here to just his men's ties. It's 22,458. So only 11 items are not ties, which is probably just some random personal items that he sold. Now you can search by brand. He's got a lot of the brands and colors and whatnot separated over here, but it's all just ties. So let's notice some of the things that he does on his account. So you guys can see he is top rated plus. He does not have the fast and free badge because he does do one-day handling, but he charges $2.60 for each tie shipping. And that's because that's what it costs. A tie costs $2.61 to ship. So he's charging almost the full price. And plus his asking price. They are all buy it nows. There are no best offers. And as far as I can remember, there are no auctions. So there you go. They're all buy it now plus shipping. So that's very interesting. No best offers is very interesting on ties as well. Either you want it or you don't. And so I think that's pretty telling of the tie market. So then he's got, this guaranteed delivery that you can do. And let's see, his titles, it comes up with the brand first. It comes up with essentially what it is and the color. And then he does like a description of it. Wool, silk, necktie. He puts the necktie at the end. The exact what item is at the end. And then this right here, this is his inventory number. The HMY 0517A pound A21. So I'm going to show you what that means in just a minute. Let's open up his solds. Look at these solds. So today he hasn't had the greatest day. I mean, you guys can see what he sold today here on the 30th. But if we scroll back, and I just counted the 29th, he sold 69 ties. Look at this. 10, 16. Remember, he's getting shipping on all these. He did $200 just in shipping charges. A lot of 5s, a lot of 10s, a lot of 7s, but even with the $5.99, he's getting $260. So that's $8.59 for a total. Not bad. There's a Burberry, $25 tie that he sold. There's a $26 Turnbull and Asser. There's a almost $9 J. Garcia, another $9, a $10 J. Garcia. We keep scrolling. Let's see. Ermengildo Zegna, he sold for 11 and change. And essentially all of these ties are costing him no more than what they cost me, between 10 cents a quarter up to $1. So that shows you his profit margin. I mean, there's a $16 Brooks Brothers, $15 Ike Behar, $23 Turnbull. So you guys can see how this guy is doing business. This is a $9 Harry Potter, Save the Children, Monopoly, J. Crew, Polo. So tons of cool, interesting ideas for ties. It's kind of what got me started on the tie thing. And I have enough ties to get to 20% of his. I've got 3,000 or 4,000 ties, but not 22. Okay, let's look at some of his actual description boxes here. He is in Texas. If you guys aren't familiar with Lake Travis, he is out of Texas. So here we go. Here's his description box. He is using Octiva, which is an eBay third-party lister. And he has this. This is pre-marked for him. All this is pre-done from the payment down. So he talks about his sales tax and his shipping and his country charges. He talks about how he'll do, $6.99 for Canada. So obviously he's worked out what it costs to do Canada, and he does direct shipping to them. And then his description is just the exact same as the title with his item description and his 3 pictures. He does a zoomed up, a backed off with the measurement, and then a back of it. Very clean. He also does a material, a width, a length, and a condition. And that's pretty much all he does. I mean, it's that simple, guys. And he sells a lot of ties. I mean, the guy sells a lot of ties. You can look at any one of these ties that he has, and it's the same for each one of them. Clear protective sleeve means he packs them in a protective sleeve. He's giving the approximate length of it because he measures it. And then he says, due to differences in lighting, fabric textures, computer settings, colors can differ. We try to describe the color according to HTML color code. We're not responsible if the item colors differ slightly from the color on your monitor. So it's pretty interesting that he puts that. Anyways, the point is, guys, that this particular seller focuses on one item, just one item, neckties, and he's very good at it. He does one thing, and he does one thing very well. He's got a model that works. He charges shipping, buy it nows, no best offers, no free shipping, and no fast and free badge because of that. 1-day handling and top rated. 30-day returns, I believe. And yeah, 30-day returns on his. He doesn't do 60. He's only doing 30. And pretty straightforward template. So for those of you that want a third party, Octiva is a good one. Ink Frog is a good one. There's quite a few of them. Fruition, I think it's called, is a good one. But they do cost money to have things like this. You'll end up paying 20, 30 bucks a month. So of course it's worth it for him because, well, he has 22,000 listings and an employee that he has to have list. So something to think about, something to check his channel out. I'll link his eBay store down below. If you like one of his ties, buy from him. I think he's a cool seller, and I think he does a great job. And I really do love looking at people like this on eBay. So here's what a $20,000 a month eBay seller that sells one item looks like. Enjoy it, guys. Make sure you do check out the description box for his store and a link to my store. If you're going to do shopping on eBay, please use my link before you do any of your shopping on eBay. Same goes with Amazon. If you go to Amazon, use any of my links to my products, whether you buy them or not. It doesn't matter. If you get to Amazon or eBay using my links, it helps me out on anything you purchase. So have a wonderful night. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.